During lunch one day, at Europe Elementary School, Hitler and Mussolini become besties because they both agree on being anti-communist and decide to play the game War. Since Hitler liked the game War, he becomes ruler of the North Swing set, and Mussolini becomes ruler of the Spaghetti Swing. To further expand their empire on the playground, Hitler invaded the Poland bars, and since other classes saw how big Hitler's army was getting, the rest of Europe Elementary School declares war on Hitler and Mussolini. Hitler and his army of third graders invade the Sandmark, Norwalkway, Bell Jungle Gym, Luxembourg, and the Tetherlands. Hitler was power hungry, and he wanted more power, so he saw that the French graders were a large playground force that had stood tall in the first game of war. So he decided to attack. The fall of the French graders begins. After this battle, there were many boo-boo visits to the nurse's office. Hitler wanted to expand his empire even more to the lunch tables, because he is finished in the swing set. So he and his army began their attack on the Kinder Union. This battle was known as Operation Mrs. Barbossa. The operation was made up of 3 parts: the northern part, center, and south. The center and north mainly focused on the capital Mother Backstop, while the south focused on a major junk food gatherings with the name of Stalingarden. Stalingarden was turned to rubble, and Mother Backstop was successfully defended by the Kinder Union. Because it was in front of the principal's office and the Union's strategic battle plans, this loss for the third graders was crippling. The united second graders saw what Hitler was doing and stopped trading oily junk food to the third graders. This meant that the third graders will be low on energy. Hitler declares war on the united second grade because of the Junk Food Embargo Act that was placed on them, and Hitler needed the food to keep his classmates awake, and he was running out. The united second graders depart from their home classroom and arrive in the playground. The united second grade will be a great help to the resistance against the third graders. After the united second graders entered the playground, the united second graders and their allies arrive at Mussolini's Spaghetti Swing set, which marked the beginning of Operation Mr. Husky. This battle would capture the 6th graders before the 3rd graders could get a strong grip on their side of the swing set. This made Mussolini's 6th graders surrender to the Allies and become part of the Allies. The 6th graders declare war on Hitler's 3rd graders because they are now part of the Allies, which leaves the 3rd graders weak and the only Axis force to be fighting. The Allies see that the 3rd graders are weak, so they deploy a D-Day attack on the Normandy benches of the French graders, which is also known as Operation Miss Neptune. This would go down as the largest playground battle ever. Since the Allies start to get a strong grip on the 3rd grade, they begin to free areas from 3rd grade control. The first of these areas was the 4th grade concentration area. After the Allies freed students from timeout, the united 2nd grade began a large playground raid on Holland. This battle is known as Operation Market Garden. This battle frees additional forces to help the Allies. With the additional forces, the Kinder Union reached Mr. Berlin's classroom, which is where Hitler is studying. Since Spaghetti Swing set is under Allied control, Mussolini is found and captured by the Allies and was expelled for class disruption. Hitler finally gives up to the Allies and ditches school because he is a coward. Because the 3rd grade forces are left without a leader and very little forces, they surrender to the rest of the school, and this marks victory on the playground day.